I'm assuming that's everyone that's going to show up. Hello, everyone! It is once again time for a Ninja Machine Direct. It has been quite a while since I have done this. It has also been quite... One moment. Sorry, server maintenance stuff. Okay, now we are ready to begin. Now that I had to remind the TSN people that my direct was starting. And my direct is going to be much better than TSN's direct. I promise you that. I'm actually announcing new things that you didn't know before. Kind of. It's going to be a fun direct. There's going to be an open forum at the end for everybody's questions. I do have a couple of brief announcements scattered throughout. So let's get this party started with a video presentation. I have to do this. Hold on.
Isn't nostalgia just the best? A fuzzy feeling inside for a bygone era of a TV show that you adore. That could always be the case for G4's old Sasuke airings, or even American Ninja Warrior at its core. But what happens if a show remains relatively unknown to the larger public eye? What happens if a show is never syndicated outside of its native country? If a tree falls down in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it really make a sound?
Yes, it does.
For many TV shows, this unfortunate reality is all too real. For one show in particular, this has been a reality for which most fans in the West aren't even aware of. That show's name is Sportsman Number 1.
And now I'm going to get copyright claimed by 2 different places. Now you might be, for the record, as much as I am joking about a rivalry with TSN, Kane has been instrumental in helping me with the Sportsman stuff. However, you might be wondering, wait a minute, Alex, why did you just show a TSN documentary? Well, you see, I have been working quite a bit with Kane, and Kane obviously has quite a bit of footage. Kane is releasing the documentary, and I'm making really good headway. So, we decided to coordinate. And the release of the Sportsman... the release of the Sportsman update will be synced with TSN's documentary. It is going to be fantastic. I may or may not have a small part in it, but I am very excited to see the finished product, as are many of you, of course. And right at the conclusion of the documentary, you will be able to download the new version of Ninja Machine that will contain 17 new Sportsman events. I could have called it 19, but I figured it was a dick move to make Burnout Guys, Workout Guys, and Ultimate Guys 3 separate events. It's like those, by the way, I have not rehearsed this presentation at all in case it's not obvious. It's like that, game you used to find at like Dollar General that's like 5,000 games in one, except there's actually only 3, and there's just like 2,000 difficulty settings or something. Or like, this is a slightly different shade of orange than the other. Yeah. So that's how I felt about that. So I'm only advertising 17 new events. And here they are. We have some... There's a good variety here. Some that are kind of a course style, some that are kind of a survival style. Heavy Press is a good example. But there's also stuff like... But there's also stuff like the Kensui, which is a endless pull-up game. And then you also have more like battle style with Power Wall and Spin-Off, Power Force, and a lot of those are just not in the game. So, it did require coding a couple of new types of events, which I think I have later in the presentation, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there are your 17 new events coming to Ninja Machine. I have made a bunch of headway on them. We're also going to get updated versions of some staple events. I know I have, for instance, Mountain Flag already in the game as an obstacle. It's now going to be its own separate thing. I should have listed... Do I even have Crazy Castle in the game? Crazy Castle also. I don't know why Crazy Castle's in the game, if it's not already. Quick Muscle right now is just an obstacle, but I teased a couple weeks ago the new display output for Quick Muscle. That'll also be for events like Ultimate Wheel, events where there is a strict repetition. The fence right now is just in as Fence Climb. I will be putting that in as a race event. So you will have lots of different events to make your own Sportsman competitions. I did not have it in the presentation, but Course Creator V2 will have the ability to assign points. For now, you might need to just score it by pen and paper, but you will definitely be able to have your very own Sportsman events. And that will be much easier to do with... Wait, I'm sorry. There's the display that I was talking about. So we can see here, I kind of went with like an Formula One style So we can see, I forget who these people. Oh, you know what? I just put a bunch of random. So like, I think this is Shingo. This is Ikitani, Hyden Chu, Luke Dillon, James Sinella. So it'll give you a 3-letter output so that you know who is who, and that the screen just doesn't get clunked up. Also, this makes it so that it's nice and in columns, and you can tell who is making what kind of headway. I might extend it out a little bit. This might not be the final design, but you get the general idea here. And now to the slide that I thought was next. 50 new sportsman competitors. I have gone through the lineups and done a little bit of consulting. I know that there are some sportsman competitors already in Ninja Machine. These are 50 brand new competitors that have never been in Ninja Machine before. They will be classic competitors from the original series, Pro Sportsman number 1. So you have guys, let me get the competitors list open just so I can reference it for my own sake. And side note, I put it directly in the main competitor file, so I don't have anything to release today, unfortunately, but I will have some soon. Tetsuya Aida was a guy in the original. He'll be in there. Yukio Ikitani has never been in this game. Can't believe it. So he'll be in. Scott Podsednik was kind of a homer pick. It's funny because he doesn't hit home runs. We have classic versions of Paul Tarek and Wacky. And then I have a good chunk of Spodon competitors in there as well. I tried to grab some internationals, hence the Scott Podsednik pick. I also have like Brian Clay, who competed in 08. Oh yeah, I have Wanderlei Silva. I don't think Wanderlei... He's Brazilian, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know why I had him in Japan. Oh, yeah, I mean, here I have somebody else as Japan who is not Japan. So yeah, I'll get that all squared away. But there will be 50 new competitors. I already have them in the game. And critically, yeah, I don't know why this came up when I searched gallon throw. I was trying to get somebody throwing the gallon throw, except a picture of it does not exist online, at least in English media. So this is what came up, and it's what I used. So some of the difficulty with putting sportsman competitors in the game, and something that I encountered in V1 when I was doing some sportsman-style competitions, you might remember Alex Cunningham's Pro Memesman, was that if you make competitors really strong, they'll excel in Ninja, even though they might not in the real world. And if you give competitors really low stats, then they'll do really poorly in sportsman events that they would excel at. So a new function of Ninja Machine will be making competitors that don't fit into the traditional Ninja mold. So essentially in sportsman-style events, they'll have really strong results that will not necessarily carry over to Ninja, because, you know, a guy like a big bodybuilder should be able to, you know, chuck the gallon throw over a 7-meter wall, but shouldn't necessarily be able to do the salmon ladder or the cliffhanger. So I will be kind of tempering those stats. Exactly, Kane. So Eliud Kipchoge, who, fun fact, I'm pretty sure is a secret competitor in V1. Somebody can check that for me. You don't actually have to check that for me. In fact, he might be a secret in V2. I don't know. Anyway, exactly right. So he would do really well in a running event like Tail Impossible, which is one of the events coming to the game, but not Ninja, exactly. So he would be really fast in a marathon setting, but he would also not clear the first stage with a minute left, because that would be what would happen if I gave him the appropriate speed statistic. And similarly, I think like regular ninjas might not do as well in sportsman events. Like, it seems a little weird to have like Jay Lachey winning Power Force, you know, arguably the best ninja in the world right now. Definitely top 10, top 5, but, you know, he's like 5'8", 130. Not exactly going to pick him to spot me on the bench. Now, another thing you might... Would Olympic seeker competitors do well in sportsmen's? I will probably miss some. I will try to retroactively fit some of the more athletic style competitors, which leads me into my next point, which is that you might want to run a more modern style. Nope, I take that back. This is the first slide announcing all 50 of those are free. You get them immediately. They'll be on the sheet, although I will be mixing up the sheet a little bit. I think I'm going to print them separately. You get everybody immediately. I know you had to unlock the Beastmaster competitors. You do not have to unlock these competitors. So back to my previous point. You might want to run a more modern sportsman. Well, we haven't had a proper sportsman number 1 in 13 years. 14. Technically almost 15. So, the modern athletes of today, aren't available in this game. Or are they? There's not an extra announcement. I am putting modern athletes in the game as sportsman competitors. So you will be able to run your very own Pro Sportsman 2023 or 2024 or 2025. I do plan on eventually adding more to this list, but for the meantime, there will be 25 men and 25 women. I wanted a nice even split because the 50 classic competitors that are coming into the game are all men. And, you may very well want to run your own pro sports woman. So this is an exciting addition. I don't want to... I imagine they will be available in both Sportsman and Ninja. But again, if you get like a NFL lineman, he's not going to do great in Ninja. Although Joe Thomas, I don't know. Now, you might notice the word unlockable here. And you might be wondering, how do I unlock them? Is it going to be like relics? Is it going to be playtime? Kind of more of the latter. Will the modern athletes be regular competitors? Same gist. You'll be able to use them in Ninja. They'll be better at Sportsman than Ninja kind of thing. So, how are these competitors going to be unlocked? Well, I thought... we have some other stuff that's kind of lost to time because they were part of past events, or, maybe I want to implement some more remix courses or classic competitors that don't necessarily have an easy means of unlocking, but I still want to give you guys a reward. So, Ninja Machine is getting its very own in-game currency, which does not have a name yet. Please give me one. My current leader is like salmon coins. I was going to go for a pun like Shuri coins, but it just looked stupid. I almost went fire tokens like as another Survivor ref. I do have quite a few Survivor references, even though I do not personally care for the show. I just think it's funny, except they stopped doing subtitles, so it's no longer funny. So there's... You don't have to spit out names right now. Pendants of Life, that's a good one. Think on it. So there will be basic tasks. Like, I'm just thinking like playing a simulation, you'll get 1 coin kind of thing. I want to make them pretty easy to earn so that you're constantly earning coins every time you play. And then this way, instead of the random Beastmaster unlock, you will be able to unlock whatever modern athlete you want that's available. So that way, if you wanted, say, Simone Biles, and if she's available in the game, I don't know if she will or not. Like I said, competitors subject to change. You can unlock her right away. You don't have to wait and potentially play 50 simulations of sportsmen over the course of 10 days to unlock her. You will be able to unlock whoever you want at your leisure. Now, again, competitors subject to change. I forgot to put the disclaimer here. Not expecting to put Terry Bradshaw in or Clark Hunt. but I want to make it, relatively easy to unlock. So you'll be able to unlock them very easily. I don't have a specific coin amount yet, but this will be implemented by the Sportsman update. And that'll all be stored in your account file and so forth. Maybe I'll even have some little bonuses. But I want to make it so that, you get to fully experience Ninja Machine how you want to experience Ninja Machine. So, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Point is, they'll be easy to unlock. I'm not going to make it, super difficult for that. And there'll obviously be, more difficult rewards with higher coin values, that sort of thing. And as I mentioned, sorry. You will be able to choose which competitors you unlock. So, you're not going to have to wait to unlock someone. And as I mentioned, there were some time-limited remix courses, some time-limited relics, and I think maybe some competitors as well. A lot of that content you will now be able to unlock using coins. Now, they'll be a little bit more expensive, obviously, but for those of you that missed, for instance, the World Series courses at the beginning of the MLB season back in April, you will now be able to unlock them with whatever coinage I decide the name is. And speaking of limited time events, it is December, and that means that coming soon, I actually probably should release this before the 28th, and I wanted to have this available tonight. It's not available tonight, maybe in the next week or two, but for the third consecutive season, I am proud to announce the bowl season. This was the rankings a couple of weeks ago when I first started this presentation. Like I said, I wanted to have this ready tonight. It's not quite ready, especially because we're not going to know the teams in the New Year's 6 bowl games until a couple of days from now. So I think in the next week or two, these will be available. As you know, there are 6 New Year's 6 bowl games. The 12 teams in those bowl games will each have a corresponding relic, and you will need to figure out how to unlock that relic, and then you'll get a bonus relic for unlocking all 12. And by the way, I don't know why I picked Walter Cronkite crying that JFK died, but the glasses of Walter Cronkite are one of the relics this year, which is why they are there. These are fairly difficult relics. I don't want people to unlock all of them on the first day, and it's kind of a nice treasure hunt to try to figure it out together with everybody. And I'll drop some hints, of course, in the server when they're getting a little bit more difficult. And in conjunction with the Sportsman update, you will be able to unlock an alumni of each university as a sportsman. So 12 potential bonus competitors coming out of this bowl season. So even more people to add to your competitor roster, which I think is exciting, especially because with the Sportsman update, there's not going to be nearly the roster that Ninja courses have, of course. I mean, there's like 2,000 ninjas in the game or something crazy like that. This is also a new feature. This is the first year that we've had remix courses. So, each bowl game also has a corresponding remix course. So if you, for instance, unlock the 2 teams in the Rose Bowl, if you unlock their relics, you will get the corresponding Rose Bowl remix course, which I think is really exciting. I have the remix courses written out right now. As always, remix courses come with some new obstacles, and I'm really excited to get those going in the game so that you guys have some cool new stuff to play with. And of course, if you unlock everything, you get a bonus relic, which also comes with a bonus competitor and a remix course. I have not decided, despite this, which did occur 10 years ago now, hard to believe. I think it'll probably just be the return to football of Chris Davis Jr. But in any event, when Alabama loses, we all win. I think that's the main point that I'm trying to make here. But lots of new content coming to Ninja Machine. And now let's talk about Course Creator, which I announced that V2 was in development like beginning of this year, long ass time ago. And so you're probably wondering, how is it coming along? And I am pleased to tell you that it is not. Yeah. I have been slacking hard this year. A lot of personal stuff has been going on. I've been focused kind of on other projects like Sharp Tank, but I know that Course Creator V2 is something that's really important to everybody. Course Creator V1 is not necessarily the most intuitive application. It was really my first foray into building applications in Windows forms. So it's not great. However, we do have a little bit of progress. I have this design here. I kind of mentioned in the past that I want to have like these tabs so you can click through and see the obstacles in your stage. A lot of this is relatively functional to V1. The tabs don't quite work how I would like yet, and then I have a lot of additional features to add. For instance, down here we have multiple advanced conditions, so stuff like in A&W, how there's top 30 but also top 5 women. They did that for a couple seasons. Stuff like that you'll now be able to do in Course Creator V2. Hopefully Functional Crossroads, the About This Obstacle is back. Everything you like about Course Creator V1 will be there, with plenty of new features, as well as the female timeline, which I don't know if it's actually in V1, but I could very easily put it in V1, so I probably will. Now, in order to make up for the trust I have lost by not releasing Course Creator V2 yet, I am hereby committing throughout December to properly learning WPF, which is a user interface tool for C#, which is what Ninja Machine is coded in. And I will be streaming my progress so that you all can hold me accountable. I would really like this to be out early 2024. I think if I really put my nose to grindstone, I will get a lot done in the month of December, especially when I'm not really doing a whole lot else. So, work, for instance, is really lightening up right now. Premiere Series just finished. I'm wrapping up a really big project, which, I can announce because it has no bearing on anyone's life. I have to move shipping containers, and it's been a pain in the ass, but we're finally moving them next week, and I can, move on with my life from that. So yeah, I should have some extra time in December to dedicate to actually learning WPF and actually coding a good Course Creator V2, which I am fully committed to doing. And like I said, I will be streaming so that you will be held accountable. For the record, I did not realize that this was a Donovan quote. I was just trying to make fun of myself. So yeah, it won't be until 2024. And then, hey Alex, I thought you said this would be better than TSN Direct. Well, I am announcing stuff that's coming later in the month, and I have some new streams coming. I kind of thought over the course of setting this stream up, actually, that I should start using this account more to do more like Ninja Machine stuff. So I might stream it here. I might stream it in VC. I have no idea where or how I'm going to stream my progress, but I am going to stream my progress. We're going to have fun, and we're going to get Course Creator in early 2024. I am committing to that, and I'm going to have you guys hold me accountable to that. So that concludes that part. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I meant to add more bullet points here. I do have an updated Course Creator V1 that I want to churn out this weekend. So if I do release content next week, I will also be releasing a new Course Creator. The main changes to that will be some new course types. Obviously, this year we've had Challenge Course for the WNL, We've also had Gravity Shift in the Sharp Tank coming up in about 10 minutes or so. And there have been a couple others that I just can't think of off the top of my head. I think, for instance, adding a female time limit will be very easy. If it's not already in Course Creator, I legitimately don't remember, but I will add a couple more functionalities just to tide you over until Course Creator V2 is released. And in fact, I don't want to get too far into the woods there. I don't want to commit to saying what I was about to say, but some cool stuff still to come to Course Creator V1, and then obviously a whole bundle of new features coming in Course Creator V2. Obviously, I just code mine in JSONs. So, I mean, I guess if somebody really wants to, or really knows about JSONs, we can have a chat, but I'm not teaching anyone how to do JSONs. If you know, talk to me. If you don't know, do Course Creator V2 coming soon. So now a quick lightning round of things going on. Safety passes. I announced earlier this week that I have coded safety passes into the game. I think that will be something coming to Ninja Machine. Very easy to implement. I'll just have you, like, instead of a competitors.txt, I'll just have a safetypasses.txt, and you can just copy in the competitors. Maybe I'll have in, like, a code symbol where if you have, like, a $sign after your name, that signifies a safety pass, something like that. Ultimately, you guys can just let me know what would be the easiest for you. But safety passes are implemented. I do have to just roll them into the final, the production, version of the game, and that will not take me very long at all. So next week when I release the bowl seasons, we will be getting safety passes for the first time in public Ninja Machine in 11 years. More skills events coming also. I feel like since we have the Sportsman coming out, I realized I should probably go back and work on the backlog of A&W skills events as well. I'm not committing to any timetable on that. I think I might add in a couple more in the release this coming week. Maybe I'll release some in Sportsman. Maybe it'll get pushed back until after Sportsman. I don't know. But I am committed to also cleaning out that backlog. And of course, some bug fixes. I have found a couple of minor things testing out the game that I needed to clean up. So that'll be coming out in the next update as well. For instance, in your mycompetitors.csv file, I realized that it printed Beastmaster competitors as top 100. That shouldn't be happening. So that'll be fixed. I also noticed a couple of incorrect obstacles on the Beastmaster courses that'll also be corrected in the update coming out next week. So to summarize everything that's happened, there'll be a smaller update in the next week or two with a few Course Creator V1 changes and the bowl season relics. There will be a big update on December 28th with the Sportsman and, of course, the V2 streams that I am committing to. And that leads us to the open forum. Cash prizes on Ninja Machine. I am going back and adding some of the cash prizes, like for beating the Mega Wall, for achieving Kanzenseha. I think I should be able to implement the correct currency as well so that we can have, for instance, 2 million yen instead of like $16,000 or $2 million for achieving Kanzenseha and Sasuke. So that's something that I can go back and implement as well. In terms of whether or not you'll be able to add cash prizes, I think that'll be a feature that we can talk about for V2. I don't want to commit to it certainly out of launch, but I think it would be very reasonable to have that be implemented at some point in the future in V2. What's up, Casey? Hope you're having a good one. Side note for Kane, by the way, you will be able to use the unnamed coins to unlock Beastmaster competitors in addition to the 5 you get per day. Actually, it might be, I think it's 10 now. I changed it to 10. But it is my plan also to have Beastmaster competitors be purchasable. Will a content update come with the next week update? Yes, it will. It comes out on the 29th. Thank you. I was thinking the 28th for some reason. Yeah, so I have an extra day to record all that stuff for you that I was supposed to and didn't. Hold on, Erica, to your question in a second. But to answer Florida Man's question, yes, there will be a content update with Season 8 of Ninja Warrior Germany and the backlog of Premier Series events, namely True Function and Premier Series Finals. Those will both be coming to the game along with my usual brand of new competitors, buffs, nerfs, secrets, stuff like that. I think maybe it's time I should add a couple more relics to the game. So I think that is... yeah, there will definitely be new content coming soon, and obviously the bowl season relics will have its own remix courses and competitors. And obviously you'll be able to get some of the previous bowl season ones through the coins, which will be available for the Sportsman update. No one from France 8 has been added to the game. That is bad if I did not actually do that. Side note, I think France 8 is also part of the backlog that's coming soon. I don't know if that'll be available next week or not. I am not planning on... So I'm not going to do the split crossroads just because of the way head-to-head is coded right now. It runs every obstacle from one runner and every obstacle from another runner. I would have to change the way that I run head-to-head stages, which is something that I should probably do anyway. But for the time being, don't expect that for now. Do expect the courses. Do not expect the split crossroads. All right, to Oxander's question, will any of the unlockable modern athlete competitors who will be unlockable via Ninja currency that are already in the game as secrets be available normally, or will you need to unlock them again? That is a great question. So, I obviously don't know every Ninja Machine competitor off the top of my head. There are, as of this moment, 2,300... Oh, I think 2,298 competitors. How many secrets are there right now? Just out of curiosity. Okay, yeah, I definitely have some athletes in here. 358. And yeah, some people that should definitely be moving up to regular competitors in the new Sportsman update. So if you unlocked them previously, too bad, so sad. You will not need to unlock them again. I am not going to put any people that are currently in the game in that batch of 50 competitors. It will be 25 brand new men, 25 brand new women, and as for the ones that are in as secret competitors, I don't know the ultimate fate of them, but if you have previously unlocked them as a secret, I will ensure that you do not have to unlock them again. You can hold me to that if I forget to implement that. Ooh, 2 new questions at the same time. As far as the new function that'll allow certain competitors to do better at sportsman events, but not so much ninja events, will that also pertain to, say, pro wrestlers and other combat sports athletes? Yes. Unless they have shown competence at ninja, or I think that they would be competent at ninja. Very discretionary, but yes. If they're athletes that would succeed more in the sportsman style, they will... succeed more in the sportsman style. Along with the competitors from A&W qualities 3 to 8 will be added. Did I not get them either? Hold on. I could have sworn. Not sure if you're gaslighting me or if I'm just really bad. Okay, well, let's see. That's probably not a... What's a good one that I would have had to add? Sebastian Krismer. Is Sebastian Krismer in the game? No. Okay, yeah, I have more backlog to go through. Yeah, so apparently I have a crap ton more competitors to add. I may be reaching out to you for some assistance on that. But yeah, I have a lot more people that I need to add apparently, and I will make sure that that is done. I'm going to give Kyle a call to get started for Sharp Tank. Side note, the Sharp Tank roster does not reflect the second semifinal of Germany that just happened tonight. It only reflects the first semifinal. Yep, I will be having that game on in the background. Kyle does not appear to be currently online, but he always shows as not online. I am going to get some water, but if you guys think of any more questions, I will answer them when I get back. You thought you were gonna have to call me, didn't you?
I thought you were gonna call me when I saw there was a message 4 minutes ago. I was like, oh shit, I screwed up.
You know, I thought about it.
Yeah, no.
Alright, let's have the correct competitors in. This loaded up. Sorry about the beasts, by the way.
Oh, dude, it's just on brand for all the sports teams I root for.
Yeah.
It's just, we're fucking cursed.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, the Thunderbolts were ass down the stretch, and I was all like excited that we were going to make a deep playoff run, and we didn't even make it.
Yeah.
Which is probably the ultimate fate of the Steelers on top of that. And it'll be another Spider-Man pointing meme.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, me and you can watch our teams in from the bench this postseason. You know, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, as long as the Gnomes don't win.
I guess I was more so talking NFL, but yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Anyone but the Gnomes, please, no Gnomes.
If they make the finals, I'm going to Giga Nerf them. I'm not doing that.
I don't
again.
blame.
Okay. Chad has no idea what we're talking about, but I do not care.
Oh, this is a live one. Oh,
Yeah. I
That's
did
news to me.
Ninja Machine Direct before this.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'm in this. No. Where am I?
Oh, so I have the Ohio High School State Championships on right now. Springfield's in the final for the third straight year. They're playing St. Ed's for the third straight year, and will probably lose for the third straight year.
Nice.
Yeah, it's tough. But last night was the Division II finals. And our state is Division I's highest, Division VII's the lowest. So this was like the second biggest, schools category in the country or in the state.
Sure.
The final score of this game was 7-2.
Ugh.
There was a touchdown and a safety in the second quarter, and that was it.
Brutal.
Yeah. I watched about a half, and I was like, this is horrible.
And you saw all of the scoring.
Yeah, I did in fact see all the scoring. And then I woke up this morning and went to Twitter and was like, I'm sure the final was like, 14-8, something like that, second half.
That would be
I saw
scoregami
7-2.
in the National Football League.
Oh, damn. That would be quote unquote analytics with all the bullshit.
Yeah. Anyway, also here comes Thursday night in all caps, given how bad that game was. All right, final Jeopardy clue: bodies of water. Before I change it over to Fox, the Goshute, a Western people, called this vast body of water Tsipa, meaning bad water. Oh, shit. Which river was it that had the pox? Oh wait, no, Western people. So it's not the Yangtze. I'm still going Yangtze.
Fair guess.
It's wrong, but it's at least a sensible guess. Let's see. It was the Great Salt Lake.
Ooh,
Because it was salty.
interesting.
Oh yeah, they've been doing this tournament thing all year. Forgot about that. I figured that was over by now. I assume something with the strike. They had to bring back old contestants or something.
Oh, I do remember that. Like, they made a big deal of, like, they would, like, they weren't going to write any clues and all that, and they were going to change stuff up because of the strike and stuff.
I don't know if they actually ended up reusing clues or just used ones that were written pre-strike.
I don't know either.
I don't know what the ultimate fate of that was, but they were going to do that for the Tournament of Champions, and everybody said no.
Oh, okay.
So they did not do it.
I did see they were going to do that, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. This may be a very quick watch. The St. Ed's is about to go up 14
Wait.
on Springfield.
It's on FS1, isn't it?
No, it's
Pac-12?
on ABC, I think.
Why?
Pac-12 has that wacky contract where they flip every year.
I could have sworn I saw Jason Benetti was commenting. Apparently not.
Jason Benetti, I don't think Fox has a game this weekend.
They have the Big Ten, but they are doing the Mountain West.
Oh, that's right.
Because I turned it to Fox and it's SmackDown, and I'm like, this isn't right.
Maybe the other game's on FS1 then.
No, it's two Foxes. I'm sorry, tonight. There's not. I thought you meant tomorrow night.
What game's the Mountain, or what channel's the Mountain West on? Is it
Fox?
CBS Sports Network?
And that's CUSA.
Yeah. Well, that's what I figured the other channel was for the game tonight. I don't think there's a game tomorrow on Fox other than that primetime one.
By the way, Liberty is losing 14-7 to New Mexico State. Embarrassing.
New Mexico State is a good. I mean, yeah. Well, they were the team that beat Auburn last week, and then, 2 weeks ago, and then they beat Bowling Green in the bowl game last year. They have that Diego Pavia or whatever, and that kid like friggin' runs like crazy. Like he had like 150 rushing yards against Bowling Green last year. It drove my dad insane. It would be like 3rd and 14. They would call design QB runs and you'd pick up first down. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here? Hi, Alex.
All right. Let's get this party started. I think we should be ready. 19, 1, 6, 3. 147 competitors tonight, but I at least... I forgot to play the theme music.
And you got a screen share too. Thank you.
There, now I played the music.
Alright.
Now, I got pretty far into this last time, so I think I'll start here.
Oh, did you hear about Herb Street's schedule for this week?
I know. I saw he's calling this game. Was last night in
Dallas.
Dallas. He's commentating this game, and he's obviously going tomorrow to.
Yeah, he's going to game day tomorrow. He doesn't have a game he's calling tomorrow, but like the flight tracker or whatever, he doesn't get to Atlanta until 5 a.m. and the show's at 9 a.m. Like, that dude's probably not going to sleep tonight.
Nice.
Like, that's a tough scene.
One addition this week, by the way. The running segments are much faster now, as you can see. What the fuck?
Clear.
Oh, female time limit. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Wow. No idea who Berenice Tabarel is, but she's through. Okay. The running segments print faster, and I also changed up the time difference based on accurate mile times that I sourced from people. Aiden Wood did not fuck it up.
Did you somehow find my mile times from like 4th grade?
Well, what was your PB?
Well, I was fat and out of shape, so I probably was about a
Ooh, Vinny
10
Ken's got
mile.
a 3 for 3.
No, if you were to tell me right now, Kyle, go run a mile, I think I'd probably be. I think I'd be pushing about 7 minutes. I think I could get under it, but
Really?
I mean, I don't know. 8 minutes, 7 minutes, something.
My PB in middle school was 8:30. I have not run a mile probably since I was 16.
We had to do those presidential fitness tests when I was in elementary school, so that was the only reason why we did it. And you know what? You have me inspired now. I may, as like a Shark Tank special someday, like we may have to do that. I may have to go. We have a high school. It's like 5 minutes away where I did the quote unquote running. I may have to go over there and run a mile or something.
Aaron Magic Como fucked up his Shark Tank debut, by the way.
Oh no. Stay tuned for a future Shark Tank special of Kyle run a mile.
We should meet up. We should just get like a bunch of people we know to meet up and all run a mile.
Christ.
That'd be fun. Lucky Rank, I know, is new to you, Kyle, but just in case it's new to the viewers, it is the first twist of Season 6. If you take the last 2 digits of their time, although 1 minus that, so 40, because it looks at the timestamp, if the tenths and hundredths matches the Lucky Rank, they get a safety pass.
Oh, sick.
Inspired by F-Zero 99, which is still a game, even though it has fallen off hard. Martina Latini will not be clearing, although she almost did. Where's the chat? Also, thank you, Wolf Ninja. I got your DM. Wow, Felipe just torched that course. Matt Redo torched it even faster. Sakada will torch it even faster. Well, he would have.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I cannot believe that happened.
What's that?
Wow.
5, 6, 7, 8 fails in the VCR?
Wow.
That's tough.
I didn't want an even number of competitors, so I threw in Kenny Omega at the last second.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I just felt like putting Kenny Omega in. He runs very slow, apparently. He has been having some back issues. Ruben Boras. He clears. I'm assuming that's Ninja Warrior Germany. Or one of the track and field people Luxander makes me put in.
Oh, did you know that there's 2 games in Vegas? They're playing today and then they're playing tomorrow. The Mountain West Championships in Allegiant tomorrow as well. But they have the turf field for UNLV, so I'm sure this game they always put in the grass, like the Raiders field, and then I think tomorrow's game will probably be on that turf.
Gotcha.
Bit of a tough scene.
I don't know. This is turf.
Is it?
It looks like turf.
I'm pretty sure it's the grass field. Like they have that field that they use for the Raiders games.
It might just be cut really, really short.
No, you're right. This looks a little whack. No, that's grass. That's gotta be grass. There's like dark spots on it.
Good luck, Lightning Matt. Boris competing in Ninja Warrior Spain? Oh, shoot.
Clear.
Lightning Matt cleared. Let's go. First chat clear of the night. Main thing is we need to finish this by halftime.
No.
If halftime beats this show, we're in a world of trouble. Lucky Rank has not hit yet. As a reminder, Lucky Rank can hit in any stage.
Will you get like a or like
Yes.
You have capital letters if it hits? Okay.
It will
Yeah.
notify, and it will give the timestamp also. Odd Eyes
So
Vortex Dragon doesn't display spin
do only certain people get the lucky rank, or what's the deal?
Everyone who fails gets the lucky rank. If you clear, you don't need it.
Okay.
Why would you get a safety pass if you clear? That would make no sense.
Oh, I see.
But yes,
Oh, so
everyone
it's the
who fails.
person. It's the person after a fail. So like.
No, I'm sorry.
said-
The lucky rank, this lucky rank of 15 applied
It's
to
for-
Tronman Kwong.
Oh,
So
I
if
see.
Tronman Kwong had the correct timestamp, he would get a safety pass. He did not,
And
and
that's
thus
it.
he is eliminated.
And that's at any point in the stage. Okay.
No, it's only the last cleared timestamp.
Gotcha.
So you
Okay,
do
fair
actually have to clear an obstacle.
enough. I see. Okay.
So like
Sorry
if
for-
Hioki doesn't clear, the next one that will print is for Hioki.
Gotcha.
I probably should have
This
had a
is-
notification if it didn't.
No,
hit,
it's okay. No, this is why I should have. This is why I should attend Sharp Tank planning meetings. So.
That's fair. Oh, I
And a
commented out the plot exposition, by the way.
Oh, nice.
There will be plot exposition later.
By the way, for those curious, that's not an actual thing. There's no like meetings. We're not that organized as far as Sharp Tanks.
We probably should be.
I mean,
I don't know, I dug up an old squad. Katie Bone, holy shit.
is she healed from her ACL or whatever she had?
I have no idea. Chat
Okay.
will know. Kenny Omega is one of the best wrestlers alive. He currently works for AEW. But he
So
has
if I can
also
run
had
a-
some banger matches in New Japan. Good luck, Kyle.
Good luck. Thank you. I beat.
Can you run a mile in 10 minutes? Evidently, yes.
Yes. I can't wait to get a faster time than Levi.
Oh my god, he got
Hold
a
it.
faster time than Levi. In fairness, I
I-
did nerf Levi recently. Oxander has confirmed she is healed from her ACL, though she's still doing some training to get back up to speed.
That's good.
Lisa would have had time, but could not complete the VCR. Yeah, side note, I didn't retest this stage after, after changing the running speeds, so I will probably have to change it again, or I will have to change the time limit for the next tournament.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I was gonna say I did feel like the clear times were pretty high.
Yeah. No, I changed the running output was like assuming an elite athlete. By the way, good luck, Donovan. Would run about a 6-minute mile, which after Abby Bigali, who is our facility representative, oh, no luck this time.
No. Hey, I got a question for you, because I don't remember, but
Is
I
the
know.
question,
like,
have you heard of Caden Lubzak?
No, but
Go on.
when was the Summer Slam that they had at Allegiant Stadium? Was that last year or was that 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago.
Okay,
Last year it was in Nashville. This year it was in Detroit.
that's right. That's
They've
right.
done all
Yep.
stadiums since COVID.
I just think it's funny because I remember keep in mind, I haven't watched a wrestling show in a long time. But I just remember it was a huge deal that they basically had no, like, pyro at Allegiant Stadium. Like, it was a stadium request. Okay? And I'm watching this game, and they're interviewing Kalen DeBoer, and the whole fucking stadium is smoked up. Like, they had pyro at the wazoo for these teams running out.
Nice.
I'm like, what changed? Did they get that much backlash from somebody about?
I mean,
this. Oh my god,
Max
this looks
Corner
horrible.
failed the first obstacle in semifinals today.
Oof.
He was last man standing last year.
Tough.
Oh, he's back to form. But anyway, Abby Bagali apparently has run a mile in 5:30.
Oh.
Which Ninja Machine assumes is impossible. So I had to make some changes.
Huh.
Stefano Zappa got absolutely dunked on by Throwback. Jordan Yuchev was last man standing last time. He clearly had to have beaten VCR last time. And he didn't this time. Weird.
Wow. That's tough, man.
Yeah. Oh, Shunsuke clutched it. He was only going to get one attempt there.
Oof. You watching on cable? This Pac-12 game?
I'm running off of the ESPN app on my TV. So,
Okay.
they're just getting to the line for the first play from scrimmage.
All right,
Yusuke
then I will
Goto is,
not.
almost never in the Shark Tank, by the way. He is...
Yeah, that's true.
And apparently his stats-
I will not spoil anything for you
Okay.
then. I will maybe react to things, but I will try to not say,
That's fine.
oh my goodness, blank.
Good luck,
I thought
Casey.
Dylan Johnson wasn't going to play. I thought he had like a broken wrist.
Olong Johnson? Yo,
Dylan
Casey
Johnson, the running back for Washington.
Oh. Okay, I assume you were not going to have me react to the 9-yard run up the middle on second down.
No, I mean, that's actually what I commented on about. I thought he wasn't playing today.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right. Got a faster time than Makoto Nagano?
Nice.
No big deal.
He is a smoker, though, so.
He's a bad man.
Mizuno nearly had 3 minutes left. Also, my mouse has been on the screen. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I might have put some Spanish randos in this tournament.
Oh, that's fun. No way. Oh, sorry. I didn't say what happened, but...
Oh, I thought you were reacting to getting a faster time than Renee.
No. See, I can make comments like that, but you can determine whether
Fair enough.
bad. Frankly, this game doesn't matter to me. Like, the winner of this game gets in, the loser's out. It's as simple as that.
I feel like there's a scenario in which Washington could get in with a loss. Like, the loser is obvious, or the winner is obviously in. If Oregon loses, they're 100% out.
I feel like the committee's been down on Washington all year. I mean, when they had 5 undefeateds, they were the number 5. Oh shit, my headphone ripped out. All right, I'm good now. Sorry. No, I just they obviously very highly value Oregon, and they've been kind of dogging Washington. I feel like the whole year. I don't know. I think it's gonna take a lot for Washington to get in if they lose.
Okay, so let's do some math here. Washington loses to a team they beat earlier in the season.
Uh-huh.
Georgia would have to win because Georgia would get
Yeah.
one loss. Georgia would gain over and one loss. Washington.
Yeah.
Florida State would. Okay, well, Michigan I think is in regardless. Honestly, unless they look
Probably.
like shit against Iowa.
Who knows, though, man? I mean, there's so many teams this year. I mean, is Georgia in regardless? I mean, I think if Georgia or Washington, I hate to say it, if Georgia or Michigan lose, the line is so thin this year. I mean, they're on the verge of being out.
So Georgia loses, Alabama would be in. The winner of this
Yep.
game, Michigan if they win, and I think they have to take a one-loss conference champion Texas, who beat
Yeah.
Bama.
If Bama wins, you have to take Texas before Alabama. I hate to say it, but that's the principle.
You mean Texas before Georgia?
Texas before Bama and Georgia. I mean, I hate to say it, but
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know.
I mean, is there a scenario in which an SEC team doesn't get in? Like,
They were
Washington,
talking about.
Michigan, Florida State, Texas. Yeah, I guess so. I guess Texas would have to. But
It depends on how much they value Georgia, though. They could be really wacky. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. Frankly, this was like, I think about like last year where it was super easy to get to 4. This year is a complete cluster to get to 4. Like, it feels like there's a lot of teams that still have a chance.
Superior Cone Kermie are just missing.
I think what's gonna frustrate me is if Texas wins a close one against Oklahoma State, and they determine that validates them to like jump ahead of Ohio State, which I'm sure it probably will.
It would be
but,
a
like,
one-loss conference champion over a one-loss non-conference champion.
Yeah, that hasn't stopped them before, though. I feel like.
All right, now you have me curious. This is just what happens on the Shark Tank, by the way. If this is your first time watching.
I mean, well, I know Texas has one loss, but like they put Ohio State in over Penn State in 2016.
But that was a one-loss wild card over a two-loss conference champion.
Conference champion.
They've done that on multiple occasions.
And
they
they
did
did
that to
that in
Ohio
17 as
They
well.
did that to Ohio State, yeah.
Yeah, 2017. I don't know. I just know, right? Like, there's a website or there's a Twitter account that does like a simulated BCS ranking. Hey, there's the $1 Million Man. There's a website that does a pretty accurate BCS ranking, and they right now have Ohio State at 5. Okay, and my question would be, right, because it has Oregon at 6, Washington at 4. Okay, one of those teams are going to go down. How much would it take? Like, what would have to happen for the computer models to put Texas ahead of Ohio State? Because I think there's a chance that, like, under that formula, the ranking's going to come out and it'll say Georgia, Michigan, Oregon, Ohio State. But who knows, frankly.
I would think, and we're going to have a really long next stage. I was afraid of this.
That's all right.
I would think
You're gonna make them wear like you're gonna make them run barefoot next tournament, so they're gonna have to run slow.
And well, I mean, the time limit's gonna be 9 minutes if it's this course.
Oh, fair enough.
I would think bookcase clearing and getting $111. Nice. If Bama beats Georgia, and then Texas like runs Oklahoma State out of the building.
I think genuinely, like in my belief, my understanding of the way the playoff is supposed to work, you have to put Texas in over Alabama. Like, if the whole thing, the whole argument ever,
good job.
the whole argument since the playoff has started is that head-to-heads matter.
Yes.
And so if you're telling me that suddenly Alabama's going to go win over Texas because even though Texas beat Alabama.
No, I agree with you. They'll take Texas over Alabama if Alabama wins the conference championship. I mean, if they lose the conference championship, they for sure.
I just know there are people that are arguing that Alabama should go in over Texas despite Texas beating them, and that would be assuming both teams win this week.
Well, that's why they put in Cincinnati over Notre Dame, because Cincinnati had that win. They've not taken UCF twice.
I mean, Tulane's undefeated, or Liberty's undefeated right now, and they're like 22nd. Like, it's like you have to be to get in as a group of 5, like in this current system. Like, you actually have to beat a team or 2, and then obviously that year, like they were teetering, and then like Ohio State lost to Michigan. There's a couple other losses that kind of went in their favor, and they got in.
Yeah. That year. Side note, I just checked, they have never taken a 1-loss at-large over a 1-loss Power 5 conference champ.
Interesting.
By the way, I just realized that Big Ten championship is a rematch of last year, and last year it was 42-3.
No, last year was Purdue, I thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at 2021.
Yeah, it was Iowa, Purdue, Iowa, the last 3. And then 2020, let's see if I can remember all these. Because we had 4 in a row before
I
that.
want to look at the Notre Dame Cincy year. Bama beat Georgia.
Would you rather me do this? Because you're the one running the show. I don't want you to feel like you have to do multiple things, so I just sit here.
Oh, that was the year Oklahoma State lost, and I forgot about Oklahoma State. Yeah, Oklahoma State would have got in, and they were like tackled down at the 1.
Oh, didn't they? Yeah, didn't they do something
really good?
Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah, because if Oklahoma State won, there was potential that they could have leapfrogged because there was chaos elsewhere. Man, if Georgia would have beaten Bama, they would have taken both Cincy and Notre Dame probably.
Breaking news. Governing bodies are set to announce next week a universal rollback of the golf ball for both professionals and amateurs. That is... wow. That is nuts. Oh man, they're gonna try and kill golf. Good luck. Good luck to them.
Good luck, Emily. So what's this about rolling back?
Let's see.
Okay, Emily just cleared with 3 minutes left. This stage is...
Hell yeah, Emily. We're proud of you. But the stage is too easy.
Yeah, I think we might be digesting out here.
Let's see. The USGA and RNA are expected to announce early next week that they will be changing the rules for...
Okay, people are timing out. Because, like, they just put in a new ball recently, right?
No, but they've been talking about doing this for a while, and they're like, hey, we're coming up with our research. The expected decision likely would make nearly every popular golf ball played both professionally and recreationally non-conforming. There will be a period of bifurcated rules starting in 2028 when the elite professionals will use a shorter golf ball than recreational players. But starting 2 years later, all balls that conform to the rules of golf will apparently be 15 or more yards shorter at the elite level. The effect on distance for recreational players will likely be less, but could be proportional. So if a tour player loses 5% or 15 yards on a 300-yard drive, then a recreational player might lose that same 5% on a 225-yard drive, roughly 11 yards.
We just had our first lucky pass, or our first lucky rank. Nolan Deesh.
Oh.
So we can see his last timestamp would have been rounded up to truncated was 0.10 or 0.90 something.
Yeah.
And so it's based on the truncation. Nolan Deesh, our first ever... Wait, their time was 50... Oh, yeah, because that rounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. The check uses truncation. The output time uses rounding. So it was 0.907 or something.
drive still going?
Yes.
This is the longest drive ever. How to not give Bo Nix the Heisman. Don't let him see the field. Genius strategy, Pac-12.
30-minute drive by Washington, and then onside kick, another 30-minute drive by Washington.
I think I saw like Nebraska last week had like a 19 or a 21 play drive lasted 10 minutes and they got no points.
That does sound like something that would happen in Nebraska.
Fourteenth play of the drive.
We just got another one.
Oh.
I was not expecting to get 2 of these so quickly.
So I know this is a meme, but a golf meme account tweeted food $200, data $150, rent $800, stockpile of 2021 Pro V1s $70,000, utility $150. Somebody who is good at the economy, please help me budget this. My family is dying.
Classic drill candles tweet.
I love it.
Karyazumi should clear this shit. Come on, thank you. Booyaka.
Tell you who must absolutely love that drive that we just witnessed. Washington plus 9.5 betters.
Oh yeah, I just saw they missed on 3rd and 16. I assume they kick a field goal.
Wait a damn minute.
Wait, am I not? Hold on.
What?
Oh, never mind. YouTube is weird. Caleb Bergstrom clears. Miro Freza. Sure. Thomas Matthews clears. Nate Hansen went like beast mode last season.
Breaking news. This game is on turf.
I told you it was turf.
I swear to God they played this game on grass last year.
Oh, he's a WNL guy. Okay. Must have been like amateur division or something.
That is really weird.
Did you want to try to guess the Big Ten championship games? Are we still doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as this doesn't distract you.
I do not care.
Let's see how many of these I remember.
Okay.
So 23 is Michigan, Iowa. 22 is Michigan, Purdue. Michigan over Purdue. 21 is Michigan over Iowa. 20, Ohio State over Northwestern. 19, Ohio State over
Tough break there. For
Wisconsin. 18, Ohio State over Northwestern. 17, Ohio State over Wisconsin.
Good
Is that
luck,
correct
Lee.
so far?
You're correct so far, yes.
All right. 16, Penn State over Wisconsin.
The infamous Penn State game. Hey, I cleared.
Is that correct? You guys beat Wisconsin?
Yes.
That year? All right.
I have a story about that game, but continue.
That game was absolutely nuts. Trace McSorley was
Good luck,
absolutely electric. I will tell you. 15 was Michigan State. Oh, that was when Michigan State beat Iowa and it was 4v5. I remember that game now.
Yes.
14 was Ohio State over Wisconsin. That was Cardale Jones.
Showing the double bird after that result.
Oh, no. Cardale Jones, baby.
That was the Cardale Jones game, yes.
13 was Michigan State over Ohio State.
We're now in the
Here's
Legends versus Leaders era.
Yeah, here's where it gets really tough. 2012 was when Ohio State was ineligible.
That's correct.
And I think I think Michigan State might have been ineligible. There was another ineligible. So I remember Wisconsin was unranked.
I think it was
And
Penn State. I think that was the first year of the.
Oh, Joe Pa and Sandusky
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah. So I think it was Wisconsin over. No, because Wisconsin won it one of the years. I'm gonna go Wisconsin over Nebraska.
That is the correct answer. Do you
Ooh,
remember
here we
the
go.
score of that game?
Was that the year? Was that the year Wisconsin dropped 70? It was 70-31.
Nailed it. Jamie
Holy
Ron
shit.
cleared with the exact same time that I. No, wait, never mind. No, he did not clear with the exact same time I did.
I will admit, I looked at this Wikipedia probably 3 weeks ago, but it's been a while.
Sure.
All right.
You have one more.
2011. Gotta bring in the table, and this is where I'm gonna lose.
Matt Hall just
Who would've-
completely blew it on Double Waiver Bridge.
2011 to me is just like a figment of my imagination, just because of the Ohio State was horrible that year. They were 6-6.
I was
think-
looking it up. I think that's the last time Ohio State lost 2 regular season games or something like that.
Jeez. And then that was their last. I think that's like one of their only losing seasons since like 2005 or something like that. I think that's the only year that they like hadn't won like 9 games and they won 6.
Yusuke took a while, but he cleared. Jimmy Gallagher threw. Chat's hot
What
tonight.
would this game be? I feel like Wisconsin lost. Who would they have
feel like
lost to?
Can I give you a hint?
I'm gonna say Wisconsin lost to Michigan State, and
You got
that's
the
probably
teams
wrong.
correct. Wisconsin beat Michigan State.
Really?
Yep, it was 15-11 in that game.
Damn. I mean, I got all the teams. Damn, that's close. I
Was
forgot
that the
Michigan
year
State was.
Wisconsin lost the Rose Bowl to TCU?
It might have been because I know that was year. I remember Wisconsin was great that year, and then they lost to Ohio State, like at the buzzer, basically.
They
Like
were
we threw
a-
like a 50-yard bomb.
They were a 2-loss team. They lost to number 5 Oregon.
And us, right?
No, I'm saying in the Rose Bowl they lost.
Oh, okay.
Their 2 regular season games they lost were at Michigan State, at Ohio State, back-to-back weeks.
Yeah. I was at that Ohio State game, I think.
33-29, if it helps you.
Yeah, that because I remember it was we had Braxton Miller, I think, that year, and Devin Smith.
All right.
I think.
2 redemption runs. First up, Nolan Deesh. Stono Dice. Bent Von Fryer. Phil's Odd Eyes has a chance. No, he does not have a chance. And so the lucky breaks do not pay off. Washington is returning to midfield. This was the same year also. It was Bama and LSU in the title game, and Bama won 21-0 in a snoozer. Because they played in the regular season, and LSU
was like
won
9-6.
9-6. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was also the 70-33 year. Michigan won the Sugar Bowl in overtime over Virginia Tech, and number 3 Oklahoma State, who should have been in the national title game,
Oh, that's
beat
right.
number
They
4
lost.
Stanford in the Fiesta Bowl in overtime.
I forgot about that. Yeah, because they lost to like Kansas State or something.
Iowa State in double overtime at
Ugh.
Iowa State. And this is pre-Big 12 championship game, so they didn't have a championship game.
Tell you what, the sports books are not going to be happy, folks, if this keeps up. Like everyone and their cousin bet on Washington.
Really? I feel like I was seeing like really heavy people liking Oregon in this game. I might be making that
I saw
up.
it. Oh, I'll look at the numbers.
Yeah, go look up the numbers while we go to Paris Promenade. It is a completely different course this time. It's actually a course that I made for a different stage and then used Paris Promenade instead. I liked the format, but not the course. So the format stays. Fastest runner gets to choose their opponent, and then we keep going down until all of the matchups are set. We had 87 clears, so one additional person will advance, whoever got to VCR in the fastest time. Shuriken Flip was a balance speed obstacle from True Function. Reverse Circle Cross is, instead of ring to rope to ring to rope to ring, it's rope to ring to rope to ring to rope, except the rings are skyhooks. So it's rope to skyhook to rope to skyhook to rope. Lumberjack Doors, also from True Function. Sideways Fly from Poland. Tackle, Enchu Nori, Aero Jumps, counter movement. Aero Jumps is a stable
Proto Sasuke
bridge
legend.
from Proto Sasuke. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at me. I remember certain things.
Let's look at the matchups. Of course, it's Takeda. Kyle, you have chosen Ruben Boris as your opponent. Bryson Klein is up against Radium and Coffee. Thankfully, Emily does not have to race Shingo. John
Hey, Alex.
chooses Lucas Killian. Yes.
How do you think you're gonna react when Takeda achieves toll victor this tournament on a technicality?
I might cancel the show.
All right. Clip this one, somebody, for future reference. Like this will go on the tribute. You know, just think Pac-12 video had their tribute. Pac-12 had their tribute video last week. We're gonna have our tribute video at the end of the show if Takeda wins.
Yuko Mizuno is a bold choice. Honestly, given these remaining people, I probably would have chosen Yuko Mizuno. She was pretty slow. Here we go. Paris Promenade. Oh yeah, I forgot to take out run start. Jay Lewis is going to win this race in a landslide. As a reminder, if you fail, you do go to the repechage, and there are 3 people advancing out of the repechage this week. Counter movement was the reverse conveyor from Super Ninja. Jun Sato failed a skyhook. Hollis does still have to clear the course. He does. Hollis Lansford advances. Jun Sato eliminated. Vance Walker and Isaac Sullivan. Isaac trying to keep it close here.
Hey, by the way, that New Mexico State Liberty game is 21-all at the break.
Nice. Do keep me informed.
Yeah, no, that game could be a bit of a track meet.
Because Liberty... I mean, if they lose, the winner of Tulane SMU gets the group of 5 spot.
I think regardless, Tulane's going to get it. The committee has not shown any love to the mighty Liberty Bibberties.
So if SMU and Liberty win, who gets it? SMU, you think? I would think you would have to take the undefeated team.
No, you'd take Liberty in that case.
Okay.
I don't think SMU's even close to the top 25.
SMU's 1 loss.
Are they really?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I thought they were like 9-3. Let me look at it. Stand by.
I could have sworn I saw they were 11-1 and were like a sneaky 11.
I haven't paid any
Zach
attention
Stoles,
to
our season champion, and Leroy Morley both failed, and they're both out.
10-2. Where you should put your hands on the wheel, and also SMU's record. They lost to Oklahoma, and they lost to TCU. That should be licensed for disqualification right there, losing to TCU. Oh, good luck, me.
Well, just work for Venny Kins to beat
Son of a
Grove
bitch.
Aw.
I failed a rope.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Ruben Boris also got eliminated.
I mean, doesn't matter. Poor guy. Sorry, pal.
As a reminder, you get 3 chances at counter movement, so Cameron Baumgartner does actually advance.
What is counter movement? I'm sorry if you just said that.
Reverse get Travelator.
Oh, okay.
It's from Super Ninja.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna go 20 here on out. Ooh, Simone.
You know
failed
how we've-
satisfy.
You know how we've talked about how ESPN's analytics are kind of drunk?
Yes.
This game tomorrow is being played at Tulane, okay?
Sure.
Tulane is a 3-point favorite.
Okay.
ESPN analytics give SMU a 72.5% chance to win.
What?
Deadass. Oh, Radium and Coffee had a good run.
Yeah, tough break there.
Yeah, no, I don't get that at all.
All right, come on, Max, don't fuck it up.
ESPN only
Max
gives a
fucked it up.
52. Oh no.
Tuck it advances.
Oh no. What have we done? They only give Georgia a 52% chance to win tomorrow.
That's kind of realistic, to be honest.
We get App State versus Troy tomorrow. That'll be fun. How was the game last year where, well, that's the Sun Belt Championship, but last year...
Oh, by the way,
App
Tyler
State had
Smith
to-
versus Yusuke Morimoto here.
Oh,
a race I
Christ.
very much want to see in real life. Tyler Smith wins.
Wow. Tough break for Yusuke.
Tough break for Casey. She has to face Tatsuya Tada and fail satisfied. Iowa's defense is really good, but there's basically no shot they're going to score more than 7 points tomorrow.
Florida State's down to -1.5, by the way.
Emily wins. Emily's through.
Wow.
Florida State, but Louisville lost to Kentucky last week. I feel like that's a Florida State slam. I feel
Well-
like Louisville is like sneaky shit.
I would agree with you,
Hikari
and that's
Zinza.
why I don't want any part of playing like the Orange Bowl or whatever against them. However, they're saying that Florida State's quarterback is a game time decision tomorrow.
Kane
Their
and
backup
Mike Vasquez
quarterback.
both failed. Big yikes.
You ever heard of Caden Lupsett?
Donovan Matoyer's out on reverse circle cross.
Oh, if this blimp steers a little bit over to the right, they can show the dirt lot that used to be the home of American Ninja Warrior.
How early do you suppose we're going to get B-roll of the sphere tonight? Do you think they save it for the second half?
I mean, we just got it right now.
Oh, yeah,
technically.
I guess you're right.
They just showed a overhead shot of the sphere, so that's technically
Well, I
according
mean, like
to
a
that.
close-up of the sphere.
Oh,
Like
I'm
a dedicated,
sure
like,
eventually.
the sphere in Las Vegas is near where we're currently playing, and during the break, 3 more competitors were in the Pac-12 championship game, or some shit.
Oh God, that's what they're gonna do, aren't they? What if fucking Kent Weed bought the money to build Midoriyama? He said, "Fuck the dirt pits. We're gonna use our little dinky vertical pits like water pools, but we're gonna build the whole course, and it's gonna circle the entire sphere. So it's just a giant ring."
That
But it
would
has
be
the sphere in the
hilarious, and
background.
I want them to do that. By the way, sorry, Uxinator.
That would be such a waste of money, but I would love that. Like hearing all the sponsorship money they got to pay for getting the sphere rented out. That said,
And then it's
how much?
sponsored by Despicable Me, and it's a giant minion eye for the entire Vegas.
No, but hear me out. Like, how much are they gonna charge to rent this sphere at 1 a.m?
Probably
Who
a
wants
lot.
to? Who wants to rent the sphere at 3 a.m?
Chat race and both people failed.
Oh,
Dexterity race and both people failed. James Snell's not dexterity. Good luck, Kane. Sorry, Kane.
Oh, okay.
Jamie runs out.
This stage is hard, man.
Well,
Oh, never mind.
that and 88 people got here. That
That's
doesn't
true.
help things. Yeah, Mike making a very good point. If you're going to lose to Caden, you might as well fail the same obstacle as him. Nate Hansen edges out Felipe Camargo. Good luck, me. We're going to
Luck
watch
you.
this at 10. Yuko had a brief lead there, but I've taken it. Oh, damn it.
He's undone. Oh my God, Bonix. He didn't get that to the line. That's gotta be... Oh, sorry. I'm spoiling.
No, it's fine. Aiden Wood did not fuck it up.
I'm about to... You know what? I'm going to college football.
Did Addie Herman win that? No, she did not.
I'm going to Futures. Oh, awards.
That is
Heisman Trophy. And I am putting $10 right now on Jaden Daniels. Heisman Trophy plus 140. Congratulations, Jaden. You have won the Heisman.
Penix was like minus 700. By the way, massive oof for this next race that we're gonna watch.
He was, and now it's Bo Nix is minus 180. Daniels is plus 140,
Really?
and Penix is up to plus 1400.
Was he just like shit last week or something?
Penix has been bad ever since. Literally every week since the Oregon game, they have been horrible.
Huh.
So I don't know. I hope this pays out for me. Good luck me on this, but I would love if... I mean, Bo Nix looks horrible. I'm saying it right now. He looks not good at all. Like, he looks like Auburn Bo Nix so far.
Meanwhile, we've just had 2 straight races where nobody's cleared.
I love it. Charlie Robbins.
Rio versus Ria, and this wasn't even picked. These were the last 2.
That's sweet.
And it's neck and neck, too. This is close. It is no longer close.
Oh my. Rhea wins. Rhea survives.
Both Emily and Rhea with very strong chances tonight at getting Last Woman Standing.
Jeez.
All right. It is time for Last Chance Saloon. Last time it was the saloon doors, and this time, in honor of the new updates, it's Quick Muscle.
Oh shit.
And you bet your ass I'm pulling out the BBC music.
Oh yeah.
And we're running this.
Oh, do you need me to start it to make it easier for you?
No, Oh shoot, do I have a play? Yes, I do. Hold on, FNF7. Does it work? Yes. No, I have a play button on my keyboard now, so I'll just...
Oh, sweet.
So, Kari Whitby, Masashi Hioki, Isaac Sullivan, Madeline Medeiros, Bernice Tabarel, Zach Keenan, Matthew Doan, Addie Herman, Naoki Katani, Felipe Camargo, Yusuke Morimoto, Hiromichi Sato, Yoshinori Isa. 3 minutes on the clock. Oh! We're not doing the BBC countdown music.
Why? Oh, because it's not the time, isn't it?
What else happens in 3 minutes, Kyle, that's relevant to this show?
Legends of the Hidden Temple is a 3-minute time limit for the temple run. But I think I have a... are we doing this?
1.
Okay. So is this just one...
C24... Hold on. Kari, Hioki, Sullivan, Medeiros, and I just realized that this is going to be a problem. The first C24 is Bernice Tabarel. The second 24 is Matthew Doan.
Huh. Okay. I hope you paused the music.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Ooh.
We're up to 40. Issa's also at 40. Felipe Camargo looking like a really strong chance at moving on. Yusuke storming in, though. A lot at 72, a lot at 73 now. And now Morimoto getting a leg up there on Hiromichi Sato. Ikatani also in there. But low-key, Matthew Doan could sneaky get in there.
Yeah.
Isaac Sullivan just way back in the pack. Addy not too far out. Still looking like it's a 5-horse race on the bottom there. Oh, Issa is tied for the lead now. They are neck and neck. So yeah, Ikatani's starting to fall back. Baumgartner, Issa looking like in the lead, and now Morimoto starting to distance himself in third as Hiromichi Sato takes a step back. Ikatani had to rest there, shake out. We saw his score pause there for a little bit. And Masashi Hioki now starting to catch up.
Wow.
Zach Keenan not out of it yet. For the record, I do not have the 10-second penalty built in. Oh god, it just occurred to me it's Dr. Pepper weekend.
Oh yeah, they had Pat McAfee. He was live from the Mercedes-Benz because they're doing game day, I think, in the stadium tomorrow, and they had they were doing a practice run of the Dr. Pepper toss. I'll let you commentate here the last 13 seconds, and we'll talk about it.
Well, I said there isn't a penalty, Kane. There's not a penalty.
Oh man, it's close. Holy cow.
And that is a tie for third. So both Morimoto and Hiromichi Sato will advance. Ikatani misses by 2.
Wow. Jeez. No, so Pat McAfee apparently saw the people that are throwing the ball tomorrow, and he said to them something along the lines of, "Hey guys, you guys should agree to not do the chest pass. Like, you guys should agree to throw the ball. Like, you know, do it.
Yeah.
Like, people don't want to see you do chest passes." And they're like, "Okay, Pat, yeah, whatever you say." And he said he looked over and they were chest passing. So he tried. He tried for us, but
Yeah, they should ban the chest pass.
oh yeah.
They should just outright ban it. That, or just do chest passes at the college. Just do it at March Madness with chest passes.
I feel like I remember, I think I've talked to you about this once. The one year I watched the Dr. Pepper deal, and they did the race between the two, and then they did like the guy that won a certain amount of money, but then he got like one final throw from like, he could try like a bunch of different yard lines, and if he hit it from a different yard line, he would win different amount of money. Like, and I think he went for like a 40-yard throw, and they were going to give him like $1 million, and he didn't do it. But like, they did it, I think, the 1 year, and then they never have done it again.
Probably because they were too scared
like,
they were going to give away $1 million.
I think this was like 15 years ago. Like, I was super young when they did it. I'm like, oh, it's like a game show, but you know.
It does ring a bell, but I might just be Mandela affecting.
Yeah.
The reason I brought it up is because the last year that deal with the tiebreaker, and the internet melted down, and they had to give her money. Give the other girl.
That's right. Money. Forgot about that. Jeez.
Tokyo Blur changes to this stage it's piston plunge instead of spider corner now, because they didn't want 3 spider obstacles. There should be how many people in this stage? Yusuke's up first, by the way, because he had the least amount of push-ups. Shit.
Oh.
There are 34 people in this stage.
Huh.
As always, the time limit is halved when you get past Piston Plunge. Magwell is easier this time. Oh,
Alright.
yeah, I think I just saw the play you were talking about. The guy was wide open. Yusuke fails metal spin like it's 2011.
Oh, yeah. I just remember all you guys in the forums, like, you know, I wasn't paying enough attention back then. Frankly, I don't pay attention in general, but, like, everybody freaked out when Yusuke cleared stage 1 in 27 and then failed the metal spin. And then, like, now Yusuke's, like, the guy, like, has been for 10 years. It's kind of hilarious, frankly.
I assume I watched the first part of 27 before going to school because it was a school day.
Oh, it was it?
It was on a weekday, yeah. Because I remember I had to read I went to the computer lab to read the results
Oh, jeez.
on
I just
Lost
remember-
News blog.
I remember I had to leave like an hour left in the tournament, and I was convinced that, oh my god, Rio's gonna win, and then Yuji won.
I
Yeah.
kind of thought Rio
What?
was going to win also, I'm not going to lie to you. Because they spoiled him clearing the cliffhanger. By the way, all 4 of the saloon people failed.
Hey, correct me on this, because I thought about this the other day, and I talked to Flame about it, Flamosaurus about it. Didn't you guys, maybe it wasn't you, but like, didn't like Colin?
Oh, he snuck
figure-
in!
Holy cow.
I thought it was fun.
1.98. Didn't Colin or somebody figure out that Yuji won before the tournament, like even air, or like based on the NBC A&W broadcast, he knew that Yuji won or something like that? I feel like I remember that being a thing.
Another close one.
Holy cow, this time limit is like perfect. After how rough the first stage time limit is, this one is great. Is that a real thing, Alex?
I'm gonna message him right now.
Okay.
Now, if you get the lucky rank here, it's just massively OP.
Yeah. Holy shit, UConn and Kansas play tonight? Wow.
Why?
Number 4 versus...
Oh,
Big-
basketball. I was so confused as to why Kansas was getting an
No.
extra game.
It's the Big East Big 12 battle, it says.
By the
The
way,
game's on-
900ths for Akiyama.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice. My bad. The game's on ESPN 2 because this football game's on ABC and the NBA's on ESPN. Truly a tough scene. It may be all time. Oh, this time limit is extremely dialed. Like, I don't know how you did this, but this is impressive.
It was completely accidental. Calling down the balance tank. By the way, 3 minutes for women. Yeah, so I was gonna make New York Minute and Sydney Sprint next one, but I kind of want to do this stage again now.
No, this stage is pretty solid, man.
Well, or you can
Wow.
clear like that.
Huh. This time limit sucks. It's too easy.
Yogev Malka's been to like 1 billion finals on this show. He will not get there tonight, even though I'm pretty sure he's a climber.
Failed the mag wall.
By the way, did you hear Joe Flacco's starting for the Browns on Sunday?
I did. It's pretty hilarious.
Well, Emily with
Come on,
a
Emily.
very good chance at getting last woman standing here.
Is there only 2 left? It's her and Rhea.
Maybe.
Oh my.
Oh, she's through.
Good. Good fucking grief.
Almost got money, too. So Emily is through.
This is an all-timer for...
That's it. Emily's last woman standing.
My
She's
god.
the only one through.
Yeah, because I guess I wouldn't
The
pay
one
attention.
tournament she's not here for. She got last woman standing. Nobody tag her. Make her watch this.
Yeah. I was gonna say, don't post the results screen until after she watches the tournament.
All right.
Like, be like, hey, my computer's having problems. I'll post it in a few days or something. I don't know.
Sure. Well, we're starting to get clears now. People are starting to figure out this stage. As much as the Tokyo Blur song slaps, we do have to play Ninja Hideaway at some point. And we're going to do that now.
This song, the Oregon band, they've played this song 5 times on this drive.
What song I haven't muted for obvious reasons?
It sounds like they're playing like it starts like Alice Cooper School's Out, and then it just goes into something else. Like it's wacky.
Huh.
I don't know. Good luck, Shingo.
Well, Shingo and Emily both get to do the next to last stage.
No.
It's Sasuke Docs all over again.
What a reference!
Thank you.
Oh my god. I forgot about that. That kind of came out of nowhere.
Ooh, Vance Walker snuck in there.
You know, I thought about this the other day. I think it's kind of funny that Vance Walker's won $1 million, and like 2 years ago he was competing at NNL at Ninja City in Columbus, Ohio, which is now a glorified trampoline park. Like, fun times.
By the way, Emily has, in one tournament, earned more money than she did in the entirety of Season 5.
I love it.
How much money has Vance won on this show? $500,000.
Oh my god.
And it was basically all in Season 3. He's done jack shit, except for Season 3 where he was really good. Meanwhile, Renee, the all-time leader with $6.7 million. Doesn't look like he'll be earning anything tonight, unless he gets sandwich bucks. Nagano's out.
Ali Robbins.
Carrying the mantle for Zach Stoles.
Didn't the stage get really close to 50-50 last time too?
Alright, there's outside.
Man, this.
Oh shit, Rhea's still in? Okay, never mind.
Well-
Emily has not secured last woman standing.
This could age very poorly. We kind of need a fail. He's not going fast enough. Yes.
Emily Montague is last woman standing, and Rhea Koto, who by the way is also a chat member, got second.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, sorry, Rhea. Sorry if you're watching. I
This
thought
stage
Rhea
was 11
Koto...
for this stage was 11 for 28 last time.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Rhea. I kind of felt bad for Emily after we celebrated her success. So please forgive us if you are watching.
I think all of the All Stars are out now, if I'm not mistaken.
This is a wacky tournament.
Am I wrong? Are all the All Stars out?
There's one right
shit.
here. The
I was
eventual
trying to be
winner
like,
of
I don't
the.
remember Takeda getting out, but I thought he was out.
He was out, and then he got
Takeda
brought
is
back.
now
He's
out.
He's out. He's out. The show will live. The show will not die. Oh, we almost got a Buyuka. That's tough.
You know, it just occurred to me I can keep doing Tokyo Blur and then just do New York Minute and Sydney Sprint in the renewal. Especially because I have no idea what Sydney Sprint is going to be.
That's fair. Did you see the almost weekend there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, far and away the deepest ever run for chat.
Aiden Wood fucked it up.
Aiden would most certainly fuck it up. And we had 16. Aiden Wood also fucked up the Pro Sasuke 50-50.
What an asshole. I mean, how unfortunate.
Emily Montague, no, Akiyama's still in. Gravity Shift, there are no changes, except I changed the female time limit, which is good because Emily's here. So we actually got a woman here for the first time. I am going to double check this list. Yes, Emily is the only woman there. Yeah, you start on the flip side, which is on the left. If you fail, you go to the same obstacle on the flop side on the right. You skip any previously completed obstacles, and once you have finished all the obstacles on one side, you no longer flip gravity. 16 obstacles in the Booyaka time limit of 6 minutes and 19 seconds, as previously discussed on the last tournament. Female time limit 7 minutes, 49 seconds. Good luck, Emily.
Hey, she beat her favorite obstacle.
Yeah, 3.1. Well, no, that's
Pull up.
super jump.
Ah, shit. You're right.
Out on Bungee Road. That's kind of rough, but that's okay. Through Bungee Bridge, working on the flop side now. Gotta clear them all at some point.
Gotta clear them all.
She might be in a. Okay, she's out of the infinite loop.
Oh.
Heavy hatchets now.
I think there's too much.
Oh my god, she did it!
Oh, no, there isn't. Wow.
Emily Montague is going to the final stage.
Bro.
That's the first women's pseudo final in like 3 seasons.
This is so fucking insane. Holy cow.
Now, as you guys have figured out, I've been giving chats boosts lately, but like...
Nerf everyone. Everyone's too good.
I do also want to mention for the record that you do have to get to the Golden Salmon Ladder on Pot of Gold to count as an official finalist.
To go on your sheet of victory.
She has not yet secured the second co-ed final after Yanya Garngrit in Season 2. But yes, as Donovan mentioned, first ever chat final stage. First ever chat pseudo final. Actually, no, there were some... I counted everyone in the Sharp Tank Masters in Season 1.
Oh.
Yeah, that is Akiyama also clearing and moving on to the final stage. And a pole vault fail.
Some guy tweeted, "Excuse me, but if my duck hooks off the first tee travel 154 yards instead of 161, I'll quit golf."
Nice.
I love it.
3 for 3. That's what matters. Cameron Baumgartner is through. Uh-oh.
What?
We might be in some trouble here. I gotta redo
Why's
Bungee
that?
Road. Gotta redo Axe Factor.
Oh, I thought it was the game break. Ooh, a lot of fails. Jousting and Cannonball Climb fail too. Wow! Holy smokes!
What is happening tonight?
6 mins. Next tournament.
As a reminder, we had This stage went 4 out of 11 last time, and the time limit is harder, and it almost just got beat again. Had Lucas Reale not just timed out by 1 second.
Yikes.
Okay, we gotta go back and do Hole Punch. This is Vance Walker needing to do Bouncing Spider again as well. This is it, I think. He ran out of time before getting to attempt the rolling pin.
He had
Massive L.
a few to do.
Because that's like a purpose-built Vance Walker final stage, too.
Well, he...
Charlie Robbins just swept the front side. Swept the backside.
Okay. That's a full clear.
Yeah, so spoiler alert, this is going to be harder next time.
Yeah.
This did not happen in any tests.
Well... These are, it feels like this happens a lot. We get to the actual tournament and people start doing well.
Okay, well, we're starting to have a breakthrough here. Nate Hansen's up next. Has to do Chop It Up and Cannonball Climb. Alright. Our first 16 obstacle area of the night. Jackson Erdos. Pretty sure he made a deep run last round. Yeah, Jackson Erdos was one of the 4 who made it last tournament. He is the only person left in the field.
Had a couple fails already.
Oh, another one by 1 second.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Good grief.
Tech Maze fail for Josiah. Bungee Road fail. It's a little surprising.
This is getting a little close. Yep. You know, I've been very blessed to have watched, Marvin Harrison Jr. last few years.
Sure.
Rome Odunze might be the best wide receiver in college that I've seen in a very long time.
Is he
I think this dude... Yeah, he's number 1 on Washington. This dude, every game I watch Washington, makes like 4 circus catches. It's crazy.
Jay Lewis, clearing with only 1 fail, over a minute left.
It probably does help too, Alex, that he does have somebody competent throwing him the ball, not Kyle McCord, but...
True. Yuji with a solid chance here. Just Axe Factor and Jousting.
Oh,
Can he do it in time? No, he can't.
Oh no.
He got axed.
X Factor got him like 4 times. 3 times at least. Jeez.
Tyler Smith was
Brutal.
last 6 in the season championship. Didn't do so hot last time.
Oh my goodness.
That's fine. And that's going to be a perfect clear for Tyler. 7 now.
I love Proto Sasuke 50-50s on the pseudo stage 3.
Stage 3, yeah. Oh, wow, yeah, I just saw that play.
Technically, I didn't spoil what happened, but something happened.
And Caleb has also been axed.
Axe Factor is proving its worth right now.
Will we get one short of the Proto Sasuke 50-50 for the second straight stage? Or will Matt Redo be pseudo-finalist number 8 tonight? He's potentially looking at getting axed, and he's axed too!
Brutal. X Factor. Tough, man.
Colin messaged me back. This sounds familiar since the commercials were out and we went by shirt color.
Gotcha. I don't remember what it was exactly, but... Ooh, you hate to see the extra point delay a game.
That's interesting. Not sure how that happens. All right, well, there's your 8, or there's your 7. We were a little bit worried because we started 4 for 4 and we threw on the brakes down the stretch. 7 does sound about right. It is a 4-part stage, no changes. We start with Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos. You only need to beat 1. You get a 5k bonus if you clear any more obstacles than you need to. Lugia and Ho-Oh, 10k if you clear them both, but still nobody has cleared Ho-Oh in competition. Golden Corkscrew, 1-1, you gotta beat it. That's where Jordan Yochev went down last time. And if you... Did he just miss that?
I think he hooked it in, but I didn't see for sure.
They cut before they...
I think it went
score.
through.
Hold on, let's see if they show the score.
It did in fact go through.
Okay.
It's 17-3.
Thank you. It was hard.
Liberty Bibberty has scored 2 touchdowns in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter. 35-21. It should be, at least.
If you defeat Golden Corkscrew, you will be a Sharp Tank finalist. And you will be 45 seconds away and 50 rungs away from $1 million. Anyone who clears it gets the million.
Is there no incremental?
There's no more incremental, no.
Gotcha. Jeez, who would have thought Sharp Tank budget cuts? Maybe we're going down.
I accidentally slashed the budget by like half last season. Because all the Tetrises...
Oh, yeah.
Getting to be like $500,000 a pop.
Did we hire the University of Arizona's accountant as the new money distributor?
Why? What did Arizona do?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
They misjudged their athletics budget by like $250 million. And like they're potentially gonna have to cancel like athletic programs. Like they completely fuck their budget.
How do you manage that?
Athletics budget. All right, news.
That is impressive. While you look that up, I am going to make everybody suspensefully wait while I use the bathroom.
Oh. Where's the I'll read this out to fill time. The University of Arizona is considering eliminating some sports program as the school grapples with a $240 million budget shortage. University president said, quote, the school is in financial crisis and going to require some draconian cuts. Pointed to a $55 million loan made by the university to the athletic department during the height of COVID. The money has not been paid back fast enough. The budget is around $100 million. Oh, I don't know if that came through. I heard his toilet. That's tough. Huh. Then, well, I thought at one point it was a... Here we go. 2 weeks ago. Faculties. Good grief. That school's in danger.
I cannot seem to find my chapstick.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
The universe. So this was November 2nd.
I have found my chapstick.
The faculty has criticized senior administrators for mismanagement, accusing them of losing track of more than $240 million through accounting errors and flawed financial projections. University of Arizona officials have until December 15th to submit a plan to the regents to restore cash on hand levels to the 120 days worth the board requires.
All right, my K-Pave explanation is Tim Tebow cut the budget in half to try to dissuade people from being on the Shark Tank, and it didn't work.
Oh, okay. I love it.
By the way, there in the plot exposition that I failed to show this evening, there was an explanation for how Tim Tebow is able to change my show. It occurred to me I had never explained that, so I did. Anyway, pot of gold.
Here we go. Emily, then Seha. Here we come.
Emily's in Seha. Everybody's spamming in chat. Emily's in Seha.
I know it gets overblown and stuff like that, but I feel like this is a worthy time for it.
Yes. It doesn't even fit, but too bad. I probably should have ran it more than 5. That's on me. Alright, I'll run the other 5 scrubs at 10 and more than Emily at 5 also. Kane has his one obstacle that he needs. Nice, Kane gets a bonus.
$5,000 for per bonus, right? In this
correct.
Stage.
You do not get a bonus for the first obstacle.
Right. But if you get 2, you get 5, and if you get 3, you get 10.
That's
okay.
correct.
And then you get 10 if you get both in the next round. Okay.
Correct.
Sorry, I was trying to remember, and I know you explained it, but I didn't pay enough attention. So. That's on me.
Good luck, Emily.
Holy shit.
I'm actually kind of scared Emily's gonna Kanzen now.
What the fuck is going on here?
Okay, now if she clears this, okay. I was about to say.
Emily Montague is going to be like the NFL players every week that like do the interviews in front of their locker, and behind them is like a drug test. Like
Emily is in fact getting drug tested after this.
Man. Wait a minute, I didn't realize Emily cleared 2. She gets an extra 5.
Yep.
She's gonna make like $250,000 tonight. Oh, Christ.
Cam Bomb with an extra 5k. Failed Articuno, but did beat Moltres. Interesting choice of 2 obstacles there, Jay. We've now had every combination of 2 obstacles. We have 1 combination of 1 obstacle, and we have 2 more runners left. So we could, in theory... No, we can't. Or Tyler Smith could just clear all 3. Yeah, I think Tyler's Kanzen tonight.
Oh,
we might get a double Kanzen in the first time. By the way, everybody gets $1 million for Kanzening now. That's why it's $1 million. Because it's not half.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Legit.
I guess with the Oh, sorry. I was gonna say with the final being the Well, really, the only time section of the final being the last obstacle.
Yeah.
It'd be a little tough to be like, hey, you did the salmon ladder too slow. You only get blank or whatever.
Charlie also gets 10K. So my wallet just got dinged up for 40 grand.
Sweet.
Everybody's through. Let's try this again. We go in order of part 1 here. Akiyama's through to Golden Corkscrew, and still nobody has beat Ho-Oh. Okay, Emily in a little bit of trouble early. Has to avoid this fishbone spikes and then throw the ball into the target! Oh no! She's gotta be the first person ever to beat Ho-Oh! Oh!
It is all over.
Alright, round of applause for Emily. That was...
I don't know if it's coming through, but I am clapping.
That was a run and a half.
Good grief.
It's Ho-over. It's Ho-over.
Oh no! I know there's the memes of, it's Jover or
Yeah.
whatever. And it's like Biden looking down or whatever. Dude, good fucking grief. Should bet on fucking...
Cam Bomb. So it's Akiyama, who almost won Season 5, Episode 1. Cam Bomb, who has done basically nothing other than winning Pro Memesman 2 like 6 years ago. Kane Kasugi,
yeah.
who has a season championship in a Kanzen Seiha. He's the only one with that. He's through. Might just be Emily out in this round. Uh-oh. Well, Jay Lewis can beat this obstacle. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh.
I think that's the first person that's even made it to Violet.
You're turning violet, Violet. I'm sorry, I'll see myself out.
Good ref.
Yeah, thank you. Good movie.
And Charlie Robbins is out. Yeah, rest in peace, Gene Wilder, by the way.
Oh my.
Oh, let's see if Tyler Smith... Uh-oh, Tyler is not Kanzening tonight.
Wow.
And we lost 4 in that round.
You told me that Emily and Tyler were consenting and they both failed on the same
Okay,
stage.
we're doing real tricky shit. I
Yeah.
get that got a first down. I am not counting that as working. That was
that
not
was
good.
maybe the most wacky 6-yard gain I think I've ever seen.
That is cooking way too hard. All right, Golden Corkscrew. By the way, 3 minutes left in this game. We are going to beat halftime. Okay, sure. 2 athletes remaining. Akiyama's been a last man standing before, if memory serves. All 6 All-Stars have. Looks like he's guaranteed a top 2 tonight. These 3 are your podium.
Oh no. We're down last man standing. Out of nowhere, seemingly.
Kane Kasugi is your last man standing. It is now guaranteed. The question is, will he beat Golden Corkscrew and be the first to attempt the Golden Salmon Ladder in Season 6? Kane's like 3rd or 4th last man standing. At least he's 3rd. I think he might have 1 extra in there. And this is all recent too. Like Season 4 championship, he had done jack shit on this show.
Oh.
Akiyama furthest on progress. Kane
Akiyama.
Kasugi gets the money.
Wow.
Alright, let's see the bonuses. That is a lot of bonuses. Let's try to wrangle it in here. Bookcase got 1. Okay, these 4 are getting revoked. These all seem wrong. Yeah, those are all inaccurate.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what happened there.
Minus 1,000.
So the numbers will be a little bit off. And I will have to redo Sandwich Bucks. Giovanni... 4 people winning $56 is peak comedy. They almost beat Ian Book's record.
Oh.
Alright, you guys like this bit? Melanie Schmidt, 125. Isaiah Thomas, 100. Look at that. Uxinator, bottom of the pack of the people who beat the first stage. Donovan Lesher, bottom of the pack, or top of the pack who didn't. And he almost got moved on, too. I think Flip Rodriguez got the free pass.
No, Takada, remember?
Oh, yeah, shit, you're right. I got 66th. Shunsuke got 75th. Wow, a lot of chat members in here. Casey and Kane, right around the 70 mark. Jamie Gallagher just edging out Jamie Ron for 50th and getting a championship point.
It should be... nah, never mind. I'll let you see the play, and then I'll say my comment.
All right, screen pass. Loss of 3.
Oh.
I assume that was not
Well,
it.
then you've seen it. Nope, that's the play. It should be a war crime in 2023 if you're running screen passes on 3rd or 4th.
Okay. I did not notice it was 3rd down. I agree with you in that segment. Radium getting 4 bonus points. That's nice. Zach Stoles had the 3rd best time and then blew it. Still gets some points. We do re-rank based on push-ups. I don't know what's up with the times there. Ignore those. Nagano got some bonus points at least. And a grand. Brooks Beaver's money does stand. These 10,000s shouldn't, I don't think. Yeah, so... yeah, Isa's is coming off the board. Morimoto's is coming off the board. And then where'd the other money go? Must have been down here. Oh yeah, these 2 are coming off the board. So unfortunately, Renee's 5 grand in Sandwich Bucks is
You
also coming off the
can
board.
take it off the board. Yes.
Fantastic, Ref.
Thank you.
As a reminder, we sort Gravity Shift by clears, then obs, then time. Emily only edging out 7th place, unfortunately, based on a slow clear time through Zapdos. Nevertheless, $91,000 does beat her entire Season 5 output and 80 championship points to boot. Jay Lewis and Tyler Smith actually getting the highest championship points. 25 points for top in a stage, so I assume that they were pretty high up in some of these stages. Akiyama, your big winner tonight. 100. Oh, wait, he didn't even get bonus money because he was the one person who only beat 1 obstacle in the first round.
Huh.
Akiyama tonight is your big money winner, $151,000. Jay Lewis, your big points winner, 143 points. No winners! This time on Takeshi's Castle.
Darn.